Hey, good morning everybody. Let's talk a little bit about your water and your needs for water during the SHTF situation and what you're going to have to do to your water before you can consume it. You have basically 5 ways to purify that water so you can safely consume it. You can distill that water, that is, you can boil it, turn it into steam, have it condensate back into the water form in another container. You can just up and up boil the water, let it cool and consume it. You can chemically treat that water, that is, put bleach, iodine, chlorine, water purification tablets, things of this nature. You can also filter the water. That is, you take the water and let it go through a filter and filter out all the viruses so you can consume it. Or you can solar distill it. And solar distillation is probably the easiest, and it's definitely the cheapest way to do it. And that is, you're going to take a 2-liter drink bottle. It's clear. You're going to take the paper off. You're going to lay it in the sun for 6 hours, and then you're going to drink it. And what that does is the UV rays from the sun kills any viruses that's in the water, so you can consume it safely. And that would be a great option as one of your options for water. Another good option is the Sawyer mini filters. The Sawyer mini filters treat 100,000 gallons of water. That's a lot of water for any family. You can get the Sawyer regular filter, which will treat 1 million gallons of water. It's enough for your family for a lifetime. Just remember that 2 is 1 and 1 is none on your filters. You're going to have to take care of them though. You can't let water freeze in them and things of this nature. And you're going to have to back flush them occasionally, generally after every use, to keep them safe. But that's a very good option to do, and it takes very little effort or energy on your part to get the water from one stage to your drinking stage. The collection process of water is a whole nother subject. You can basically know that you're going to have to collect the water at some point before you can do any of these other steps. Chemically treating your water. Probably the cheapest and the most efficient way would either be chlorine or unscented Clorox. Either one would be a very safe way for you to consume water. So keep that in mind. Boiling the water. Now if you're going to use this water to cook with, which we'll talk about in another video, if you're going to use this water to cook with, there's no sense in pre-boiling it before you cook with it. Just take the water that you're going to use to treat, add it to your pot, bring it to a boil, and cook your food in it. Be a little conscientious about your fires and stuff, because, I mean, fire leads to smoke, and smoke can lead to other people finding you, and you may not want to be found. So that's another day. We're just talking about your water. If you're near the coast and you have a lot of brackish water available to you, you may want to consider having the means and the fuel to distill your water so you can drink a potable water that tastes good too. So that would be your best bet. Choose what's right for you and your family based on your location, and choose something that would use the least amount of energy to prepare that water, because it's something necessary that you have to live by. You can only live 3 days without water, and you're going to have water for sanitation. You're going to have water for cooking as well. So water is very important in your life, especially just to survive. So choose your weapons wisely, I should say. Choose your means to purify the water wisely. And I'll leave a link down here in the description where you can purchase those Sawyer filters online if you choose to. But just remember, be careful and be safe, and God bless. Thank you.